Can one be scared stiff and shake like a leaf at the same time? Yes. We can be so paralyzed by fear that we can't move our feet while our bodies shake like a leaf in the wind. We can also be scared silly or witless and do really dumb things. While fear can be helpful, if properly channeled and controlled, it can be a terrible thing when it controls our thoughts and actions. Believers in God aren't exempt from being frightened, but they learn to face their fears and manage their responses with courage through faith in God. It may not always look pretty, but faith presses on and overcomes. Which is why the faithless King Ahaz not only looked pathetic, but also acted stupidly when confronted with his fears. Rather than trust God and press on, he foolishly refused to listen. Rather than fear God and obey him, Ahaz feared men and disobeyed the Lord. He and the nation paid a heavy price for his failure to overcome his fear through faith. After Isaiah's marvelous vision of God and call to preach judgment on Judah, Isaiah 6, the text jumps forward nearly 10 years to events involving King Ahaz. An ascendant Assyrian king was pressuring Syria and Israel, so their respective kings, Rezin and Pekah, decided to invade Judah, replace Ahaz with their own puppet king, and bring its army into the fight against Assyria, Isaiah 7, verses 1 through 6. Having come to the throne just a few years after his grandfather's death in 740 BC, Ahaz faced several external threats, but an even worse internal threat, his own lack of faith. Not only did he refuse to trust God, he reintroduced idolatry throughout Judah and Jerusalem, including the vile practice of child sacrifice, 2 Kings 16, verses 1 through 4. Because of his evil heart of unbelief, when Ahaz learned Israel and Syria were coming to attack Judah and Jerusalem, we're told his heart and the hearts of his people shook as the trees of the forest shake in the wind, Isaiah 7, verse 2. This man had inherited a strong economy and military from his faithful father Jotham, 2 Chronicles 27, and grandfather Uzziah, 2 Chronicles 26. But he did not inherit their faith, and his weakness brought Judah to the brink of extinction. Despite his wicked deeds and faithless heart, God sent Isaiah to encourage Ahaz with a promise. Take care and be calm, have no fear, and do not be faint-hearted. Because even though Syria and Israel had planned evil against Judah, God said, "It shall not stand, nor shall it come to pass." Isaiah 7, verses 3 through 6. The kings of Syria and Israel would fail and fall, as would their nations. But at the end of his promise of protection, God made a spine-chilling promise to Ahaz as well. If you will not believe, you surely shall not last. Isaiah 7, verses 8 through 9. Does that warning make you shake like a leaf? If you refuse to believe and obey God, then this world has made you witless and silly. But it's not too late to come to your senses and fear God enough to quake in your boots and decide to obey him from the heart. Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James from McClenny, hoping you have a great day.